Yeah, we have a lot of young guys, but for me, I think I'm going to stay in the bullpen, kind of do the same thing I did last year. Obviously, I still have to fight for the spot and earn that spot, but we have some young guys that are going to have to step in and fill those starting rotation spots.
Hey, Matt, you've been in the bullpen.
Yeah.
You want to stay there?
I'm fine with whatever the team needs me as. I know there's been talk about me possibly going into a starting role, but we'll see what happens at the time. We got a few weeks left, and just whatever the team needs me as, I'm gonna do.
Been for a couple of years. Last year, you guys were picked 8th in the league by the coaches. It kind of seemed to be a thing of wanting to prove to the world you were a lot better than that. This year, you're in the top 25. Is the sense or mood of the team going into the season different because of that?
No, I think it's the same as last year. We kind of think of ourselves as underdogs, and I think we're ranked 23. I think that's kind of, we're not where we want to be at the end of the season. So we feel like we're still underdogs, and we got to earn our spot and prove to the world again that we're gonna be tough this year, and we're the real deal.
What do you feel like some of the team's strengths are going to be?
Well, our strengths are pitching and defense. That's what the coaches have prided us on, and that's what the stamp of Oregon State baseball is. We're great on the mound and we're great on the field. We won't make errors, and we're going to get guys out. And offensively, we're going to do what's needed. And just like those World Series teams, we're going to get it done.
So what do you guys think is the toughest thing to replace from last year's team this year?
It's when you lose a guy like Sammy G or Osich or Jimmy on the mound, the real bulldogs. That's it's a tough loss, but with each year we always reload, and we got a lot of young arms, a lot of young freshmen and transfers that they're really going to help us out this year and make a huge impact. And it's really looking forward to the season. It's going to be a good one.
What's the feeling right now? I guess just anxious to get back at it, or nervous about what's going to happen?
Yeah, we're pretty anxious to get out there and get playing and stuff. We're real excited to get going, and it's getting close.
Kevin, Coach talked about last year, you showed up in January and kind of made an immediate impact. How different does it feel this year, with the season under your belt?
It's nice to be here and have a fall to actually get ready for the season and stuff. And coming in after Christmas break is a lot, it's a lot easier now to be able to get ready for the season. I know what's going on during the season, and so it's definitely, hopefully, going to be a lot easier to get through.
Hey, Matt, Pat said something about you'd like to start. Have you broached that subject with him and asked for a chance to compete, to get into the rotation? What are your thoughts about that?
Well, definitely. I've asked to get in the rotation. I really want to feel like we got a lot of guys at the end of the bullpen that can really do their job. I'm not saying we have guys in the starting rotation that we can't, but I just, we lost guys last year, and I really, help out the team in whatever capacity that is. And, I love the feeling of starting and controlling the game. And, if I get the chance to do that, it'd be awesome. If not, I'd love pitching at the end of the game and closing the door with Tony over there. And, whatever happens, and whatever helps us dogpile at Ameritrade Park in June, I'll do whatever.
Do you think you may get in some of these early games before conference? You're going to get the ball maybe, though, just simply because you've asked, in a sense?
It's not really the asking part. You have to go out and earn it. And, it's I know what I feel like I've put my best foot forward, and we'll see. We'll see what happens in this coming weeks when the lineup card's written up, and again, whatever facet I'm using, I'm fine with.
Tony, for you to become the closer, did you ever have aspirations to want to be a guy in the rotation, and how's that evolution for you to settle in as the guy with the ball in the ninth inning?
Yeah, well, I think that's really changed for me. Coming out of high school, I was always a starter, and I came in here, not expecting, but hoping to start. That's always been my passion. But since I've moved to the bullpen, I really started to get comfortable. I really started to like pitching at the end of the games. That that ninth inning, those last 3 outs it's really exciting to get that done. So I'm excited to be in the bullpen, and I'm comfortable, either way where I'm at.
Coach talked a lot about not really knowing what you have until you cross the line and actually playing the game. Is there a huge difference as a player between just preseason and that kind of thing and then getting into the games?
Definitely. It's when you cross lines, you get something out. You get something else out of some guys, and it's that. I mean, it's being under fire in a sense. Not, it's different when you're in a game situation or you're a practice situation playing against your teammates as we did in the fall and as you're going to do in the spring when you're going against the same guys over and over again. And when you get thrown into the fire in a sense, some guys tend to perform a little better, and it's just we're all excited for it. We can't wait. It's what, 22 days now, right there. It's close.